Motorcycles. They will drain your wallet faster than a Ducati leaks oil, but damn, they make you smile while doing it. Every time I twist the throttle, my bank account cries, but my brain just goes, worth it. So how do two wheels keep us broke, and why do we keep thanking them for it? Let's dive in the addiction that empties our wallets but fills our soul. You start out with a basic, simple $250 helmet, $40 gloves, and those old cut running shoes will just do the job. To finish off, nothing wrong with a good set of coveralls. But hey, you start hanging out with a cool gang around the coffee shop or gas station. Then you see names like Shui, Arai, AGV, and then you figure out my head is worth a cool 1,000. And slowly the helmet purchases get out of control. You need one for hot weather, one for cold, one for the track that you're still contemplating of trying out. And it doesn't stop there. You need summer gloves, winter gloves, waterproof gloves, touchscreen gloves. And now your glove drawer looks like a crime scene from the Fast and Furious. Then the boots. I just need one pair, you say. Until you realize there's a pair for commuting, one for the track, one for casual rides, and the one that looks cool at the cafe. And of course, the jacket collection. Leather for the street, mesh for summer, textile for touring, and one or two full set of racing suits. It's not gear anymore, it's fashion on two wheels. And at this point, you could have just bought another motorcycle. But you still need gear for that one too. And suddenly, your closet looks like a Power Ranger locker room. The problem is, every piece feels necessary. Safety, comfort, it's an investment. And the next thing you know, your credit card statement reads like a motorcycle catalog. People say bikes are cheap until you actually own one. Let's be honest, carving corners isn't exactly free. And those frequent tire swaps, they add up fast. The tires got 50% tread? Sure, but they've gone through 69 heat cycles. And now your corner and exit speeds feels like you're stuck in traffic. You can't let that slide. The group's watching. You gotta prove you the man. And nothing says the man like lighter chains and sprockets. Less weight, faster acceleration, better Instagram caption. And don't worry, your local shop totally gets it. They're more than happy to help you reach your full the man potential, one swap at a time. Then comes the word we all fall for, power. That's why you bought the bike, right? And because the man doesn't ride a stock bike, there's an image, an expectation. So you book an appointment with a local shop. Full titanium exhaust, velocity stacks, performance filter, ceramic bearings. $8,000 later, you're basically a MotoGP wildcard. And hey, you got a credit card and you'll pay it off next month. Plus, look at all those air miles. That's basically free travel. Just maybe don't tell your insurance company about those upgrades. No need to pay a higher premium for being awesome. Then comes the word we all fall for, power. And of course, you're not just the man. You're a smart man. You know your road carving, light-to-light dragster needs oil changes every 3,000 to 5,000 kilometers. But not any oil. It needs racing oil. Because you're not just commuting, you're street racing. Then it happens. The word power, it creeps back into your brain. Dopamine hits like a quick shifter click. And the credit card you swore to pay off in 1 month took only 4. But it's clear now, right? Except the bike feels slow and the riders you used to school are catching up to you. And then you remember that day at the shop. The mechanic mentioned an E85 kit. Just a few add-ons, he said. Maybe a couple grand. It's good for 20 horsepower. And suddenly it clicks. You're not just the man anymore. You're the man, Genius Edition. The season's over. The bike's parked. You put the baby to sleep. Covers on. Battery tender plugged in. Fuel stabilized. And she's hibernating until spring. Winter hits and the roads turn into pothole fields. You're not riding. Nobody's riding. Your brain won't shut off. But you're still that guy. People talk. They're impressed by the power, by the skill, by the way you ride, like it's personal. Your highlight reel is on Instagram. Perfect knee-down shots, 1,000 followers who get it. TikTok's where the cool kids flex. YouTube's where the serious rider lives. Facebook, that's for the uncle who thinks that the GSXR is a spaceship. And then, well, winter sets in. So does depression. And you're thinking, maybe I should have bought a Prius. I could have gone on a nice European vacation. The car needs new winter tires, but I can squeeze one more winter out of them. And then anger sets in. Why does oil cost $129? Why isn't my YouTube channel growing? And speaking of YouTube channel, if you could be so kind to please hit this share, subscribe, and like button. That'll be greatly appreciated. You're pacing the garage, scrolling forums, thinking, what can I do to show everyone I'm still the man? Maybe new carbon fiber wheels? Sure, but what's the point if the streets look like a war zone? You need something bigger, something with shock value. And then it hits you. Turbo. Turbocharging the Gixxer 1000. Just a thought sends dopamine through your brain like nitrous. You can already see it. The boost gauge, the wastegate flutter, the crowd staring while your wallet quietly files for bankruptcy. It's just one more mod, right? The man lives. 10 grand on a credit card? No big deal. You'll pay it off in 3 months. And remember, all those air miles are practically a free vacation. But then reality taps you on the shoulder. The math kicks in. Turbocharger, 10 grand. Install, 2 grand. Tuning, another 2. Your bank account looks like a ghost town and the bills keep piling in. But you need to feel great. You deserve this. Life's short, right? So you accept it. Screw it. I'll make it work. Groceries. You can skip a few. Losing weight is healthy. Plus, it increases the bike's performance. You think, I'll lower the temperature in the house by a few degrees. Plus, it's healthier. And then this brilliant idea pops in. I can save money on car insurance. No need for theft, fire, or collision. The last loan payment went through 2 months ago. And in 5 years, not one incident. And at this point, you're basically a professional driver. And just like that, financial chaos turns into personal growth. You're saving money and you're losing weight. You're a genius. The man genius. And every spring, the same email ends in your inbox. Your insurance renewal is ready. That's a code for, you're broke again, bud. Some of you may question this video, so let me introduce you to a 2005 Gixxer 1000. And yes, it's got a turbo, but it doesn't stop there. New crankshaft, 5 extra fuel injectors, extended swing arm, and a quick shifter. And just to add context, this turbo kit in 2006 cost $10K. That's about $18,000 in today's money. And now, here's a kick in the pants. If I invested the same $10,000 in 2006 in Google or Microsoft, I'd have $750,000 in the bank today. Yeah. And here's my take why we do this. We don't ride because it's practical. We ride because it's personal. Because every time we twist the throttle, the world shuts up and everything makes sense. And that's my take. And that concludes this video. And if you're still watching this segment, that means you either enjoyed it or you fell asleep. But if you're still awake, and if you could hit the like, share, subscribe button, it'll help me grow the channel. And remember, always hug your pets, because after all, they are the best therapy. Thanks for watching. Take care.